Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Ms. Vecto, where the lighting is terrible and my culinary skills are questionable. Today, we're going to make chocolate-covered strawberries. The reason for this is thus. I bought these strawberries today, and they're not very good. It's a combination of the fact that it's not quite May and we're in New England. They are just not very good. They're not organic, they're not the fancy ones. However, I do have that special something that makes all strawberries better. Chocolate chips. So what I'm going to do is show you how to use a double boiler and how to dip strawberries and then how to eat them all in one sit. Just kidding about the last part. As long as I can keep them hidden from my family, I don't have to eat them all at once. I can parcel them out. First up is the double boiler. This is my stove. That is a pot of water right there. So what I'm doing is I'm boiling the water. And after I finish doing that, I'm going to take this metal bowl and put it on top like this. Fits like a glove. You open your chocolate, and you can use any kind of chocolate. Chocolate chips, I think, melt really well. Well, that's the sound of deliciousness hitting the bowl. It says, enjoy life and eat freely. Why, thanks, morsels. I do. As my water begins to boil, which it is not quite yet, but I'm going to put these on here because you never know when it's going to start boiling. You just stir and stir and stir so that it doesn't clump up. And once it's smooth, then you start dipping. But look, they're starting to melt. Just to be clear, you should never put your computer right next to the stove like this. I'm just doing this because, frankly, I just found out that I can't even watch Netflix on my old computer because it's so old, and so I'm a little angry with it. So it's just going to have to deal with my rage by being close to a flame. In a minute, I'm going to have to get a hot pad because I'm not going to be able to touch this. Let's do this. All right. It's so melty-ish. As you can see, we're in protective gear as these melt. I've just got to look away. I'm just going to look away. It's taking so long. Why is it taking so long? I don't know. I've moved this a little bit so that you can see that this is totally creamy-licious. Look. I knew it would happen. So all you do is you take your berries, you hold their little green tops, and you dip it, and you swirl it, and let it drip, and then you set it down so it kind of looks pretty. To quote my favorite episode of The Simpsons, very good. Now do it 1,000,000 times. Okay, these are going to be great. Now, because I have so much chocolate left over, like this, I'm going to take a bunch of peanuts and a thing of raisins. Take my handy dandy glove because this is going to be hot right now. I turned this down. I don't know if you saw it during the dipping ceremony, but I turned it down a little bit just because after a while you don't need it to be boiling anymore. It'll still keep your stuff. Oh, this looks so good. Okay, so you take your peanuts and your raisins and you just stir it until they're all covered up, which they will be. Oh, mother of pearl. And then you just plop it onto your parchment paper. Parchment paper is a very big thing in my life nowadays. I never used to use it, and now it is my everything. Okay. Phew. And then I'm going to just go like this. I could put these into bite-sized pieces, like, spoonfuls, that probably would have been more, that probably would have been better. But I like this single serving slab better because then I can justify, yes, I'm licking the spatula. This is why I have the camera down here. Mind your business. I don't know. I've got self-control. I don't know what you heard. What you need to know is next, if you've got room in your freezer, put them in your freezer. I think I'm going to put the little peanut thing in the freezer. Otherwise, put it in your refrigerator or outside if you've got a animal-free space. That's how you make chocolate-covered anything. Have a great day. Bye!